Hi! Today we're going to make the winter sky, which means a tree, no leaves, and then a sparkly sky with the moon. So good. So I use black Sharpie on my circle. Is that right? Or is it supposed to be like this? Is that in the middle? I don't know. The bigger space is supposed to be at the top. I have the same, but mine is Sharpie and yours is pencil. I have to use a Sharpie because the pencil doesn't show up on camera, so don't worry about that. But my Sharpie will still show through the white paint, but your pencil will. Okay, so we don't have very many colors for this one. We have a lot of white paint. Basically, we paint the background white and decorate it with the blues. And then we have super dark blue, almost black. But you can see that she's blue, right? Right, she's blue. And then this purpley blue, gorgeous. She actually dries darker than this. And then we're gonna put stars with the white. And then we'll make little sparkly stars with swirly yellow. Has a little bit of white in it that we'll stir in because yellow by herself is very see-through, so a little bit of white helps. And then a black tree, but it won't be an ordinary tree. We'll make curly cues for some branches so she's cute and not just like scary. Okay, so we have 3 paintbrushes. Biggest one for the background, and we smash this one real hard. It's soft on the sides, pointy on the tips. We usually always use the side like that, real hard, and it opens like a big fan. So it's like a big paintbrush. She looks a little bit meh, right? There's big, and then this one is for making the tree. You know, pull, and then even smaller one for the teeny tiny branches, and then the stars are with the teeny tiny paintbrush, and we use our stick to make the little sparkly stars. Okay, so let's open our white. Okay, boop. And it's a lot of white, so be generous with yourself. So I get my great big giant paintbrush, and we're just gonna, and you can go outside the lines, it really doesn't hurt nothing, but I'll show you how to stay inside the lines. So the amount of paint on your paintbrush matters a lot. You go stab and you get a huge amount of paint on there. And then we smash the paintbrush in like that, boop, and then one hair touches the line and squishes out a perfectly smooth bead of paint. Even though it really doesn't matter because we kind of make a messy outside outline to our moon, we kind of blend it a little bit. But it's the same trick when we go to do our tree. So I just want you to be able to see it happen, okay? So we're gonna stab our white paint like we're mad, like cover it, you know, stab it, and like, ooh, right? And then we go like to hold it closer. So we're gonna smash our paintbrush, smash. And this is white on white, so you'll barely be able to see it, but I'm gonna let one bead of paint. Look at that, can you see the thick bump of paint? That is how we make a smooth edge. The thickness of the paint, as you pull it, it pulls a nice thin bead of paint. If you scribble, it's all fuzzy. So I'm gonna stab my white paint, and I land inside the circle, smash and push. And since I can't make a circle, because I was born a human, it's my parents' fault, because they were humans, do know how to make the rainbow shape, the letter C, the letter B, and then a smile, then it's a circle. If I try to go like this, I kind of ram it. Okay, because circles are very hard, nice round circles. So we go smash, push the paint, get more paint, oops, missed, push the paint, and I'm letting that thick bead of paint pop out the side. It will dry flat. When that water evaporates away from inside the paint, it'll be flat. Now I have a wet circle, and I just want to fill it in, but I don't go wild because I just fall out the lines. So I stab my paint and I go ram. Get it all wet inside there because we're going to decorate it. Oh, I can see parts that aren't shiny. Oh, look at there. Now find your white. Your yellow. We're going to give a little glowy yellow. We don't need very much. We have to stir our yellow. Here. set this big paintbrush down on a napkin a bit. And then find your itty bitty baby paintbrush. We'll use the stick. This one, see, we use the stick to stir, and then we clean it off. But that yellow with a little bit of white, we'll stir that white in. So, because yellow is a see-through color, white just helps. And we'll just stir that, and you'll see it brighten a little, but she won't be so see-through and annoying. Scratch the sides. Get off of the sides there. And then, napkin. So I'm going to get my napkin and I fold it over and pinch and pull. All clean. It's inside there. But I always keep it folded so it doesn't touch other things. Okay, now I'm all done with tiny paintbrush. So I push pause when I go too fast. It can't be helped because you're not here. So I can't walk around and go slow like my class is going slow. I just guess. And it tended to be too fast. So I apologize. Okay, so now get you a little mix of yellow and just give it a, not a stab, just a poke. Get some. Oh, and we'll swirl it inside. Swirl it. That's cute, right? Don't go outside the lines, but look it. Oh, and when it mixes with the white, it's a little bit lighter. I don't have to mix it all the way. I just want to smush it down inside there. Rainbow, smile, letter B. Rainbow, smile. There. Hey, some parts are darker than other parts. 3D. Giving the paint permission to be thicker in some areas than another area makes it dark yellow in some areas, medium yellow, and where I'm almost out of yellow, it's lighter. Just by letting it run out of paint. So that's, now, ooh, there's yellow in my paintbrush. And I want to do a blue sky. If there's yellow in there, they'll make green, so we better squeeze it out. So we get that paper towel again. And we just fold it over. Squeeze and pinch that yellow out. And because it pulled a bunch of white out with it, the white kind of washed it, folded over, so she doesn't get icky stickies on things. Now we get to go outside that circle. We'll be like 3 fingers away. We're going to do it in steps. And every time it gets a little darker, you'll love it. So I'm going to stab my white. Stab it! And now I'm going to just paint on. Whoa, you're going to touch the moon? Uh-huh. Wee, rainbow. Then I'm just going to hold my white. It's too far away. Smile. And then I get more. And then I go outside that one. Rainbow, rainbow, smile, smile. Cute. Now you do it. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're about to ruin it with a little bit of blue. So open your 2 blues. We got dark blue. I know I'm going too fast. I can feel it. I can feel you saying, wait. I'll just open my paint while you're busy. Push pause whenever you want. And now we're going to get our super dark blue, but it's lighter near the moon because the moon is bright. So we just need a tiny bit of the dark blue, just a speck. And we're going to drop it off like little boogies. That's all, no more. Now we can swirl it, smush it into the white. Ready? Just go rainbow, smile, letter C, letter B. Watch. Smash. It makes stripes. You do not have to rub this in all the way. The stripes are gorgeous. And done. Neat. See? I do not. Oh, I'm touching it too much. I like the stripes. If I keep touching it, I'll just get baby blue. I want to keep. That's fun. Right? That's the fun. Okay. Now I'm going to get more white. So I'm going to go 3 fingers above that. And each time we just go a little bigger, a little wider. And decorate it with a little bit more blue. So I'm going to stab my white. Disgusting amount. Like that. And then, oh, what if you touch that blue? It's all going to be blue. Don't worry. Just go rainbow, smash. Turn the paintbrush over because there's paint on the other side. And then rainbow. Oh, there's paint on the other side. I always forget. Smash. A little bit more. Felt dry. Who's pushing hard now? Really open that paintbrush up, right? Now step your paint and make a rainbow above that. Look how big it is. Therefore, it is 3 fingers. Step it and smash and push and smash and push. Push that paint. Push that paint. We're not going to go back to the inside. We already like it. So we don't go back into the middle. Now we can get more blue. So instead of a ton at the back, maybe we'll just push a little harder and get like a little pearl on the end. And we'll drop it off in little dots and then swirl it, okay? So let's go book, dash, 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 wherever it's wet, just on the brand new part, not the part, oh, I'm running out of paint. Okay, it must be done. Come on. But watch. You see where I landed first and how dark it is? That's going to be a dark spot. When I ran out of paint, where was it? Right there? It's going to be a light spot. How many color values do you need for 3D? 3 dark areas, medium areas with kind of baby blue, and some white streaks. Very cute. Okay. Now we're going to smush this in. So you just make smile, rainbow, C, B. Don't try to just go like this. If you try to make a circle, they come out all like egg-shaped or like a football or something. Just go rainbow, smile, letter C, letter B. Better. Okay? Easier to control. Because we know those shapes. Oh, see? I know those shapes way better. Oh. Huh? And then I stop. As soon as I get those cool swirlios. Right? Look at those. And then I stop. Do you have white pieces? Dark blue pieces? Baby blue? Stop! What happens if I keep doing it? I just mix them together and I get baby blue, and no one really likes it. It's just kind of like a color. I'm trying to make stripes like that. Do you see how little you have to touch it? It's like magic. Okay, now we're going to go again. Bigger. Okay, now we go, oh, we're going to fall off the page at the top and the bottom. My paintbrush is dirty, but I don't care. Stab your white. Rainbow. Now we're touching the top and the bottom. And then we can get a little poke of blue. This time, more blue. Dash, dash. Ooh. Want to smush it in? Fun, right? Squid. Oh, it's darker. Let's find that other blue and add some. Find that purpley blue color and put a few dashes of that. Just on the outside, not in the middle, we already liked it. And then we'll just very gently streak it. Rainbow. Oh, pretty. Letter C, letter B, letter C, letter B. Oh, look how much purple I have in that spot, but I like it. I'm not even going to fix it. Do you see? You just kind of smush it in. Let's go again. This time, let's get a white stab. Oh, now we just can make letter C's. Letter C, letter C, letter C. Okay. And then letter B, letter B, letter B. Oh, that's not enough paint. See it? It's all dry. Stab the white and smush it. Now we'll stab our dark blue. It has to be darker. Stab it! Oh! Smush it. Smush it. And then we'll go letters. Oh, I'm going to have to fall off the page, huh? Pick up my paint a little bit so I can fall off the page. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's darker. Smush. Oh, yeah. Letter C. We don't have to go in closer to the middle. Just stay on the outside. Oh, let's add some of that purple. Oh, they're just letter C's and letter B's because they have a circle down. Do you like it? It's good, right? And then now let's just get blue. It's a dirty paintbrush and just stab dark blue. And then go right next to it. Oh, this is dark, huh? one stripe of dark blue. Smush that in. Smushy, smashy. Oh, the white was in my paintbrush. Now let's do the other side. Stab the dark blue. And no white this time. Oh, because the white's already in my paintbrush. Let me soften the inside row. Right there where the two rows are touching, I'll smush it so it's softer. Softer right there where they're touching there. Soften that edge by touching it. There, the inside row is softer. And then we'll get more blue, dark blue, and just paint the corners. But they're still shaped like that, right? You can't just go up and down and fill it. You have to go get the dark blue and go corner, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? And then stab the blue. Corner, 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 corner. There. Right. Then I have to pick up my painting to do these ones. More dark blue for this corner. Okay, let's talk about it. So how many color values do you need for 3D? Dark, medium blue. Who's tempted to go touch their sun, their moon some more? Your paintbrush is filthy and you can't fix anything else because your paintbrush has blue in it, and if it touches any of the yellow, what color will it make? I know. And it's all dry in the middle, so if I go touch it, it's a terrible, terrible texture. Because it's all dry and sticky. So you can only go farther away, farther away, farther away. Okay, oh. So you just push pause and you catch up with me. Don't touch that yellow circle-y thing, okay? And then we'll clean our paintbrush. But you pause until you catch up with me. Squeeze the paint out. Dolphin snot. I'm just kidding. And fold it over so it doesn't touch nothing. I'm putting the lids on my blues because I don't want an accident. But we're going to use our little stick. Use this one, the medium-sized one, and we're going to use the stick to make little stars. So you could put stars anywhere. But the fun part is when you run out of paint and the specks get smaller and smaller, like far away stars. So the first one is like poke, and it's really big. That's a planet because it's really close. And then as you start to jump away, they get smaller and you run out of paint. Those look far away stars, but they can't go in a straight line. They're scared of each other, so they go boing, 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 never near each other. So I touch my white paint, and even though it looks like there's paint on the sides, I don't tilt my paintbrush and use that paint. I only go straight ahead, so it's a circle. Okay, so I'm just gonna go try one. Oh, yes. Okay. Now watch me run out of paint. I run out, and I get less, and less, and less, and less, and I get smaller and farther away, and smaller and far away. It disappeared. And then it looks like there's paint on my paintbrush, right? No, there's nothing left on the end. See, it's blue. So even though it looks like there's paint, there's not. So I touch the white paint again and try again. Now I can go on this side. Dot, dot, falling, falling, running out of paint, running out of paint. I'm not touching, I'm not a straight line. More paint, because it's all blue again. Touch. Near the top, near the sides. It's a winter nighttime sky. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I can go near the, can't go on the sun. There's no, I mean in the moon. There's no stars in the moon. The moon would be blocking out the stars, right? Get close to the edges get very jealous. Oh, I need more paint. The edges. Very mad. There. Want to see something weird about being a human? If you're good at math, I'm not, but some people are. They're all evenly spaced apart. 3 fingers, 3 fingers, 3 fingers, 3 fingers apart. Weird. Humans like patterns. Okay, now we get to make those No, we'll have to wait until it dries a little bit. But now we can use this paintbrush, the medium one, number 4. The number 4 washes off, but we're gonna find our black. We could put the lid on our yellow till we're ready. I forgot to put the lid on the yellow, but I'll get my black. And we're gonna make a little tree. And she's gonna sneak on from the side and then swirl in front, right? So fun. So the trick is not to scribble, but pull your paintbrush. It's very odd. I'm not a pencil. Pencils, you push hard like this, and you push down with this top finger and you push really hard, because graphite inside your pencil is a rock. And you're scratching a rock onto wood, which is paper, like a caveman. So paint is thick and smooth, so we actually hold it very gently and we pull it. So we go like this and we slide the paintbrush across. You don't use the tip, because what will she do? She'll smash out like a fan and get humongous. No, they're supposed to be teensy, the little twigs, right? So you just pull like this, pull, and look how I'm holding it with my 2 fingers, and I hold flat and go wee like that. You'll see. You'll make a couple ugly ones, then you'll see, oh, I see what she means, and then you'll do it real good. Okay, so let's make the little trunk of the tree down here. So a medium-sized paintbrush, just cover it with black. Right? And we'll just draw it. And she's a little bit bumpy. So from the corner, oh, I put stars down there. They're going to turn gray. Oh, won't matter. So it's about 3 fingers from the corner. So I put my 3 fingers in the corner and just kind of treat, oh yeah, it's just that corner. Like that. See, I put my 3 fingers. So it's just, and then I can just paint it black in there. There. Look how straight and perfect that is. No. Trunks of trees are bumpy. So let's get more black. Maybe make it maybe start closer to the bottom and be like, I'm a bumpy tree. And then get rid of what's a little bit bumpy, the edge, to the top edge a little bit bumpy. Right? I'm a trunk of a tree. Now we're gonna pull it up. We're going to start from the top right here, right? Straight up. But I go, and then I'm going to curl way over the top of the mitt. Okay? So I'm going to get my black paint. And, oh yeah, you paint the branch black, and it kind of runs out of paint. But you can always get a tiny bit of paint and do it really soft and fix it, right? But the first time, don't pick up your paintbrush and fix it. Just draw it with even if it runs out of paint, it looks like chalk, just draw it and we'll go back and fix it, okay? So let's start, jump out the top of it. We can go back and fix it, but you go straight up. I'm jumping over. Look, it's running out of paint. It's running out of paint. It's about 3 fingers above my moon, and I just let go. That's all. And you're gonna hate it, but we'll fix it together. Okay, now your turn. Just go. And let it dry. So I'm gonna get more paint. And do I push hard when I try to fix it? No. Hold my paintbrush upside down and pull. Why am I holding it so weird? So that it's smooth, and I can't push hard, otherwise it'll get too big. And every time it acts dry, stab it and get more paint, land, and look how funny I'm holding it, because I'm not a pencil, I'm a paintbrush. And it's the thickness of the paint. Remember when we outlined the moon and we allowed it to be thick? Because the thickness of the paint squirts out the side and makes nice smooth sides. Oh, I'm getting close to the end. I should do it softer. Softer, even softer. Barely touch it. Land on just the tip of your paintbrush. I'm barely touching it. Oh! Look how tiny I got. You're so jealous. How come I was able to do that? I've done it before. Okay, our branch is the same thickness the whole time. No, right? Just like my arm is thickest where it's attached, then it gets smaller and smaller all the way to fingernails, right? So let's make it just a tiny bit thicker at the base. There, and then it gets smaller and disappears into itself. There. a little bit thicker. See, I just let it be a little bit thicker. I just went a little bit wider, and then it's collapsing, collapsing, collapsing. Oh, it disappeared. Okay. And it comes to a tiny. See how it goes from little to bigger, 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 bigger? Try that. If I was there, I'd run around right now and help you, but I'm not there. Now let's make one that goes underneath the tree, the moon, and she has a little elbow. Okay, so like a 7 or an L, right? And remember, we do it dry, then we go back and fix it. So we stab our black, and we go, first you go up, way, then an elbow. And then way, but don't touch my moon because she's all wet. And then maybe curl it at the end. I'm a 6. How did I get it so tiny at the end? I did it really, really soft. So that barely the tip of the paintbrush with dry paint did it. But look at my elbow. It's cute, right? Elbow. Now I'm going to get more paint, Pixie. Right? More paint. And then it's a little bit thicker where it's attached. I go back in very softly, and then so soft, I'm barely touching it. I just want to drive my car on the same road. Uh-oh, I missed. Oh well. Nobody cares. It's my painting. It's very hard to trace over yourself. It really is. Oh, that's a mistake. Thanks. Okay, now let's make some another branch. But she comes in from up here, and she says, "Hello." And she's trying to be all boss. She doesn't really touch the moon, but she jumps down, and just make her a little ugly, a little ratty. So she not wavy. She's more like or you know, where she's all broken. She fell, and I stab the black paint, and I start in just below the corner, and I'm gonna try to get to. I'm gonna try to get to over here by by falling down. No, we'll do it from the top. Falling down, 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 and I end up kind of in the same place as that baby one. Watch me do it. You'll see. It's not hard. So I go smash because she's big at first. Pulling 2 fingers. Whoa. I'm falling. I do it softer. Do it softer. Do it. I don't know if that's good. Is that good? I don't know. However yours comes out, it comes out. Who cares? Just try it. No scribbling. Fuzzy tree. So I get more black. And now I'm going to trace it. I'll make it a little thicker back here where it's attached. You know, it's always thick at first and then let it be smaller and smaller. Oh, I'm out of paint again. A little bit more. As soft as I can. Barely touching it, so it's very gentle. Running out of paint, whoop. So good. Now we're gonna make twigs. So this is a big paintbrush for making twigs. You know that baby paintbrush? Let's switch. So find baby paintbrush, but we still hold her like a twig. Look at the tips of our fingers and pull. Oh, custom there. It's got paint on my rug. I'm gonna make a pause for that. I'll have to get my carpet cleaner out. It's no big deal. I have one of those little carpet cleaners. I have a something on the floor, but of course it missed that. But anyway, so we're gonna find our ton of paintbrush. Where'd you go? Because I set her down when I just did the accident. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to get a ton of paintbrush. I stab the black step. Now let's make some twigs. How about if we fall down right here and we just make another twig that jumps out. Maybe it falls down here. So like touch right here and go smash. And then go softer, 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 and then swirl. Oh, she has to be attached. There's a little hole right there, right? Might as well put a twig. And we could put a little bump on her elbow. I just made it a little thicker right there on the bump of the elbow. Okay, now let's make twigs. So there's a hole right here. So twigs, let me show you on the back. Trees grow like this, right? They go, "Wee, I'm a tree," but then they never let their twigs touch each other. So if you and they're always parallel. They don't go down and up like this. You just go, okay, then I put one here. But you can't put one right there. They'll make a fork, right? So if I put one there, I go slightly further up, and I go, oh, I'm run parallel. And then I go below, and then above. Doesn't that look like a tree? That's a pattern. No one showed you that. Now you know. So we never let them touch. So now we'll go, okay, so I'm going to go, this one is just going to have a little twig that hangs down. Oh, just a twig. And then maybe since that one was under, maybe one over. Oops, I missed. Over. Real soft. Let's see. One under, one over. And maybe even a little, and as soft as I can, barely touch the canvas with your paintbrush, a little raggedy one. And then we'll make some twigs that come out here to fill this. There's nothing over here, right? So touch like the side as soft as you can. I'm a twig, and then I'm a baby twig. Hey, this swirl needs, I used to fix the swirl. Okay. So they go like, one comes off of another one. So there was a swirl, but we put a little branch, and there she goes. Is she straight? No, still broken. And then really soft, that baby one. Nice. Okay, let's do something weird. You know your lid to your white has some white on it. We could get some white from here without hurting our little cup of white, and we just go scratch, 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 and let's drag it on our white. Oh, and it will make this gray color and smear it on there. And not the skinny parts; those are already nice, but just kind of ruin the branch a little. Look what it did. I just smashed my little paintbrush and it made a gray. I didn't get near the edges. I just ran it down the middle. And you're like, oh, you know what it is? The moon is shining on your stick. So how many colors did we just get? Dark, medium, and light. The trunk is jealous. Just get a little bit of white from your lid. And we'll go like this. Just follow the edge. And it makes this dirty little gray. Oh, maybe right here too. Oh, just better smash that in. That there. Oh, let's do this one. Get a little poke of white. Oh, drop it off first. Oh, I almost missed. And then smash it in. It just kind of turns a little gray. Oh, there's little highlights on it. Not so boring. Oh, see? Did you see me just miss? Why? Because you can't put this white stuff where it's skinny. You'll never get that skinny again, just like high school, right? So I go, oh, let me do this one. Drop it off. I just smeared it. And I go crush it in. Oh, that looked like great, but not till the skinny part. So how many color values do you need for 3D? Dark, medium, light. So the dark is the black that didn't get any. Not all of it needs like. And then you dropped off some white, a little bit of shine. And then you smush it in and make gray. Gray is medium, right? A little bit of white maybe, black, and smush it in to make gray. But don't be too wild because you'll fall out of the stick, okay? Now, oh, there's white on my paintbrush. And I need to go make some more twigs, so I need to wipe this off, get a little pinch. Okay, now we need to make little twigs on this one. So let's do this one. So let's make this one, the archy one. What if there was a twig that jumped out and went to that corner and it had a little swirl on it? Oh, I'm broken. Has the elbow. And then a 6. I don't like them straight. You want to see what I did? I attached, and I went up, then I fell down. Whoa. And then, oh, and they won't get any white. They're too little. See? I just so it's ugly. But not wavy. Wavy is matching. No. Yeah, stick. Okay, and let's put some twigs. So maybe this one has a twig that goes real soft as I can. Did you see how gentle this is how soft I did it? Very soft, so tickly. Okay, so soft, and it makes a very tiny stick. Okay, so I'm gonna do another one. So if I went above, can I go below it then? Oh yeah, because I can't match. How soft did I do it? Do you see? Do you see how soft I did it? I went so soft. Maybe another one. Okay, there. That's all. And I feel like there's a hole right here. Can I make another stick just go off the page right here? You see this? Smash! Oh, okay. There's another twig. Just see if there's a hole right there. See? It filled the hole. And maybe a tiny bit of white from my lid. Okay, there. Now she's gray and cute. Okay, there's a hole. And we just went stick. Okay, now let's put this hole. Let's put a big curly. So touch the trunk and go, wait. I spin like a 6 or a G or a lowercase e. They don't touch each other. And it's okay if they're dry. You don't have to go back and thicken it. Maybe even get a speck of white and drag over it. I have to go so slow to go to the small part. That's scary for me. A little scary. Now I'm going to get more black. And let's do a hanging down from this branch. A little hanging down 6. Whoa! I did that super soft. You see how little that was? So soft. I'm not pushing because it's not a pencil, right? I'm just like dragging as soft as I can. And however it turns out because it looks cuter. Hey, let's put a little throw right here too. I'm falling underneath the moon. I feel like there's a hole right there. Let's make a curl go up. Hello. So I did one under, and I did one under right there. And maybe there could be one right here. How soft am I doing them? So soft. Maybe I could put a branch on the page right here. Put a tiny little baby branch right here. Oh! Maybe right here too. With no paint on my paintbrush. It's very dry and wispy. And then real tiny, let's make a curl on the end of this one. Oh, I'm so cute. Remember, you could push pause and catch up with me because you're at home. Because normally I would not move on if you were busy still. I would walk around and help these, make suggestions, but I'm not there. So you just push pause and rewind because I went too fast. I know I did because you're not here, so I guess. And you just could replay that part. Is there any little parts you could put a tiny bit of white? Right here. It just kind of turns gray. I just smear it on. I don't try to over decorate or anything. It just turns gray. This is fine. There. Oops. Now we're going to put some glowing stars back there. And I want to use my tiny paintbrush, but the thing with the black, so we have to squeeze the black out. And then we're going to do wash machine, okay? So there's black on it, and that will make pretty white stars. It'll make gray. So I'm going to stab you have white left. Stab your white paint like that, and then put it in a clean spot on your paper towel. Pinch it, and wash machine, wash machine, wash machine. Pinch. Oh, see, it's gray. It's a little bit cleaner, but we should do it again. So we're going to use the white like water, So I stab the white again. Get a big glob on there. Oh, go back here. Put it in the corner. Pinch. Wash machine, wash machine, wash machine, wash machine. Pull! Ah, it's clean now. Let's check. Oh, it's still a little gray. Maybe one more time. Stab the white. Pinch. Wash machine, wash machine, wash machine. Pinch! Oh, it is more white. Okay. So we're going to put little spirals. We already did spirals, right? But let's put little baby spirals of yellow. So find your yellow. And we're just going to stab it, right? And then they're only 2 fingers big. So put your 2 fingers where you'd like one, right? And then just start a small and then go around that guy. Oh, sorry, I need to be closer. My bad, okay? So I start little, and I go around that guy, around that guy, and around that guy. Stop. 2 fingers. Okay, and then I'm going to get another one, and maybe put it right here. Before they can dry, I'm going to stab my white and decorate them. Now I'm going to swirl some white on them. Oh, and I got white pieces and yellow pieces. Don't rub them together. Just let them get some more white and do this one. And they might mix and they might not. How pretty. Now where else? Stab your yellow and maybe down here. Spiral. Where else? Another one. Whee! Uh-oh. Before I do too many, it'll dry. I need to give it a little white decoration. Woo! The blue can show. Doesn't matter. Woo! Just a little swirl of white. Where else? Stab the yellow. Way up here. Woo! And maybe in this little funny hole. Whee! Looks pretty good. And then make sure they have a little white swirl. White swirl. It's okay to paint over a star. Whatever, right? Now we're going to clean our paintbrush. Give it a little pinch. Get that extra paint off. And then we'll paint a star. I'll show you. So, like over here, if I touch the middle, I just scratch straight up and just let go. And it'll get all dry at the tip. Looks like sparklers. So I just touch and straight up. Oh, a little pointy and kind of dry. Can I show you again? Watch. Now I need to move back. So I land and point down. Oh! Now we'll do a plus. Land and to the right. Land and to the left. Oh! Isn't that pretty? Now do the corners. And look at the dry bits on the end. So pretty. Can you try that with the other ones? Get a speck of white, land in the middle, and go straight up. Move closer. Go straight up, straight down, to the right, to the left. I just let go. I don't fix it. Those pointy ends, fuzzy, perfect. Then corner, 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 corner. Get another puck of white. Straight up to the, oh, I forgot to go straight down, to the right, to the left. I do these so many times I forget. I found another one. I go straight up, oops, I missed. Straight up, straight down, to the right, to the left, corner, 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 corner. And then straight up, straight down, to the right, to the left, corner, 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 corner. corner, 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 corner. Yay! Who needs more stars? Do you want to put more stars now that we've done it? Use your stick. Maybe get some white and be like, now that I've done it, I can see where I need a few more. See? You didn't have to do all of them. Now that we can, now the tree's in there, you can be like, oh yeah, I can see where I could use a few more speckles, little stars. Good job, you guys. Excellent. How fun was that? Look what we made. It's beautiful. Good job.